Welcome to our video training series. Today in our kickboxing segment, we're going to go over a rear knee. And a rear knee is a very powerful tool. We also use our lead knee, but that's going to be covered in another video. The thing about knees is you have to use your hands to set it up. So in video 1, we covered the basic jab. And the jab with the plus drill, we did some basic movement. And in video number 2, we went over the cross. So if you happen to skip in the head, you might want to refer them because we go over stance and footwork as well. So we're going to be in our natural stance. You hear me say that a lot. It's our natural walking step. Why? We do that daily. And I can move comfortably, forward, back, left, and right. It will change over time based on your experience, but more importantly, based on your ability with flexibility, mobility, and strength. So in my natural stance, a knee is going to drive out in a straight line. Think of a spearing motion. So it's a linear strike. Now targeting. I could be targeting the quad muscle. I could be targeting inside of the thigh, depending on the discipline. But mainly, we're going to kind of drive it at first into the low abs. So I have my hands up in my fight stance. I'm going to drive my knee, in this case, my right knee in a straight line. If you look up on the side, you're almost going to think like I'm taking my heel towards my bottom. But as I do that, my knee goes up and propels forward. So I drive the knee forward. And as I do that, I think of lifting my heel towards my bottom. And it comes straight back. So I knee, straight back. Knee, straight back. Now what'll help if you have a target. So if you have a space here, maybe it's a pillow, maybe it's a chair if you're working at home, or even if you have a mirror that's a full length, your image in the mirror. I take my knee, propel it forward. So you kind of see this, I start to rock on my foot. So I push off my foot, my knee starts going forward, then I'm gonna lift, drive out a straight line, and come back. So if I'm here, so there's a lot of different components. It's not like I'm just doing the big step. So I'm not trying to knee myself. I'm trying to knee someone who's in front of me. I shift. So here's the toe roll. So I get up on the ball of my foot. And as I feel the weight transfer forward, my leg lifts. I drive the knee in a straight line and my heel starts coming towards my bottom. Now, a very important thing when we're doing a knee strike is we're normally setting up some type of hand strike. So if I am facing somebody, hands are up here at head level, able to move faster, I have more dexterity with my hands. The knee, since it's moving a greater distance, and kicks later on are very telegraphic unless you set them up or unless you're moving somebody with your footwork into a knee or a kick. So for today, we're going to use a jab. So I either can step in and throw the jab to control distance. So I step in, throw the jab. Maybe the person has done some type of blocking maneuver or even like some type of head evasion. I bring my hand back. So here's the fire, touch, fire roll. Fire, touch. Now when my hand comes back and touches, I throw that knee and I land. I can move away with a jab. So I can do a nice linear drill. So I go forward with a jab, fire, and as my hand touches, throw the knee, touch, and move back. And what's important when you're doing knees is making sure you have a stable platform to work from. I want to make sure I have good balance. So don't worry about going fast at first. You want to go about 25% because then you're going to find out, about your balance, stability, and your body's going to get used to the movement. So I step forward, jab, touch, knee, touch, and I can move back and jab. We can find some different angles with this. I step forward, jab, touch, knee, touch, move to the side and jab, move back and jab, throw the knee. You kind of vary it with the plus drill. But the key elements are move slow. Speed and power come from repetition, just like any other skill in life. Get the technique and the form down. Speed and power are going to be a direct result of that. Why? You're going to have balance. You're going to have stability. You're going to be able to activate and use the muscles. But more importantly, you're not going to hurt anything like roll your ankle. All right, so moving forward, I could go jab, knee, and then move back, jab. We also have what we call a pump jab, but a pump jab is a simple fake. I'm faking to get a reaction, so I step forward, I throw like a 3/4 or a half jab. It comes back to my face, throw the knee. Move back with a jab, so I can do a pump jab, come back, and knee. The reason I say like a half or a 3/4 knee, you have to sell the fact that you're actually throwing a technique. Think about fakes, feints, and other sports as well. So I'm moving forward, I can throw a jab, knee, come back, pump jab, knee. I can even fake across, knee, come back with a jab. So many awesome ways to work this. And the cool thing is, not only are you going to learn how to do the basic strikes of kickboxing, you're getting muscle tone, you're getting a good workout, and you're going to feel great.